Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Nazmul Islam from Dhaka University. Today we are going to talk about the benefits of learning a second language, especially English. And now we have many students in the campus moving here and there, and you're going to ask for their opinions on the benefits of learning a second language. So let's get started. This is Geolog Jibon, and I'm going to ask his thought on it. Jibon, what do you think?
Well, thank you. I guess before understanding why it is important to learn English as a second language, we have to understand what are the reasons that English has emerged as an international language and why it has become so important to us. I think behind it, there are so many reasons, such as the impact of superpowers all over all the countries in the world, and also the development in science and culture from those countries. So they are influencing all over the world and all the countries. That's why this language has become a common language for all the countries to communicate to each other. So I think this is one of the main reasons why a person needs to learn English as a second language. Because if a person wants to get a higher education from one of those countries, one of the Western countries, they need to be proficient in this language. And also to work in an international company or even the local company who requires high level of English proficiency, such as like maybe newspapers, English newspapers. So these career opportunities and educational opportunities, for acquiring them, you need to have a higher competency in English language.
Thank you so much for your thoughts. Now we have got Runa Apu here, and I'm going to ask her the benefits of learning a second language. Apu, tell me, what's the benefits?
Thank you. You know, many universities offer English as their medium of teachings. So, if any student want to take their higher education from a prestigious university, it's mandatory for him or her to learn English. Also, significant amount of research papers, scientific content, etc., which are related to our educational background. So if you want to acquire this knowledge, you have to must learn English.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's hear from Raihan Bhai about the importance of learning a second language. Bhai, what do you think?
Well, thank you for asking me this question. I would like to say that learning a second language can open up the opportunities of world. We can develop our cognitive skills to personal growth and career opportunities. Let's talk about cognitive skills. If you are switching between two language, if you are a bilingual, then you are switching between your thoughts on one language to another, then your cognitive abilities or thinking skill would be much more better than now at this moment. Then let's also mention the benefits of career opportunities. If you know a second language, then you are more prone to communicating worldwide, knowing much more about the other cultures, and to some extent to communicate about as a diplomatic of your country. And finally, I would like to mention that the advantages that we got from the second language is to know the different cultures all around the world. For example, if I know the English language well, then I am introduced with the cultures of Western countries, how do they think, how they continue their studies. So many things. So with congregated things, I would say that the learning in second language is a mandatory and essential for all of us, especially English. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your thoughts. We have another student of Dhaka University, and his name is Shahidul Islam, and I'm going to ask him the benefits of learning a second language. Bhai, what do you think?
Well, learning a second language can give you so many amenities and facilities, especially in the case of English. If you know English, you can get so many benefits. For example, you can have career opportunities, you can have educational opportunities, you can have social benefits, and obviously traveling benefits. If I talk about educational benefits, say learning a second language, for example, Germany, France, can give you a boost in your educational experiences. Like you can go to Germany to have higher education, you can go to France to have a higher education. But if you learn English, it will give you more than that, because you can now access more than those countries. You can have the maximum countries in your hand if you are talking about educational opportunities and experiences. If I talk about career opportunities, well, English is everywhere. Either you are giving presentation or something else, you need English. So being expert in English or have a good hand in English can boost your confidence and can give you fame and name. If I talk about traveling, most of the countries accept English. So if you travel in other countries, no matter you know about that area's language, but if you know English, you can do well there. And about social benefit, language is all about communication, connecting with others. So learning a second language, especially I'm talking about English, will give you that opportunity to expand your domain, your area of friendship, communication, and many more.
Yeah.
So learning a second language has many benefits and amenities, and you should go for a second language. I will recommend learning English. Thank you.
Now I have got my friend Alia Jumovi, and I'm going to ask him the questions. And the question is that, what is the benefit of learning a second language?
Learning a second language give me a numerous opportunity and make me go ahead because to be an interpreter or a guide. And Bangladesh is blessed with natural beauty, and we have a lot of sightseeing and tourist spot, and it's a great sector. You can work, and it can be a kind of income source in our student life, and it might be great helpful for us. And knowing especially English can bridge our communication gaps with every nation. So I think English is very essential to develop our mental growth and to be engaged with foreigners. So thank you.
Thank you so much for your insight. So guys, I have talked with lots of students of Dhaka University, and I guess we have understood the benefits of learning a second language. So for the sake of learning English properly, practice together.